Hi, this is Leo coming in from the One Up Nutrition Challenge Week 2. Let's get crazy! Week 2 of the One Up Nutrition Challenge. It is day 7. I am coming off of the weekend. I lost 9 pounds. I'm a little skeptical. I think it was kind of just like water weight and the fact that I kind of like really pigged out right before the initial weigh-in, just like I bet a bunch of other people did, to try to kind of start your weight off at absolutely the highest mark that you can get it. But anyways, today was arms day. As far as soreness, I ran 5 miles. Well, it's actually like 4.8 miles. It was supposed to be over 5 miles, but I did my calculation wrong. So I ended up running just a little under 5 miles. Good thing, because I got a nasty blister that really kind of wore me down in that last probably mile and a half that I wanted to give up, but I just kind of ran through it because I had to get home anyways. But anyways, legs not really sore, abs maybe a little bit of residual soreness. I tried to do the full ab workout today. I tried to do, just as I promised, I tried to really do everything. I did the complete HIIT class, although I accidentally took like a 15-minute break in between the 2 sets. So I'm not going to really count that as the real HIIT class. I think, if I'm doing it Tabata style, maybe like a minute in between the two rounds of 12 sets of different workouts would have been a little bit better of a choice. I'll try that tomorrow since there's a HIIT class every single day. I'm not getting bored of the HIIT classes just yet, just because I'm still working at it and I still see myself improving every single day. As far as the arm workout, I got really frustrated today just because of lack of equipment. I have a lot of free weights. I have a lot of just weights, like actual weights that you would put on a barbell. But I don't have the barbells. I don't have the single arm grips or anything like that. I have a 1W curling bar. And so I did use it. I got frustrated because I can do tricep workouts a lot with a lot more weight than I can do a bicep curl. And so rather than, when I'm doing the supersets, rather than quickly switch the weights or something like that, I just kind of powered through it and did, more triceps, in terms of repetition. So I got really frustrated and I just said, screw it, let's just push forward. I got other things to do today. Finished out the workout, did the abs, cheated a little bit on the abs, but I at least did one of every single kind of the workout. Just like I promised last week, my wife really pushed me to do the side planks. I only did 2 30-second side planks, so I'll try to do all 5 of them sometime this week. About weighing yourself every day. So I've experimented with this. I think anybody that has been overweight their entire life has thought, oh, I'm going to weigh myself every day. And everybody always says, don't do it, because you lose 5 pounds, you lose 2 pounds, and then the next day you've gained it all back and you're freaking out and you lose hope and you're like, this is ridiculous. I've been starving myself and blah, 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 and you gained a pound and this is ridiculous. You were 2 pounds under the other day. It doesn't work. If you think in the way that I was just describing. I did sort of an experiment when I was younger. I was probably about 12 years old, and I was just like fed up with myself. I wanted to lose some weight. Nothing that I felt worked, I guess really didn't have a lot of willpower, whatever it was. And so I put like cards or some kind of sheet on the wall, and I took my weight twice a day, every single day. Once when I woke up and once in the afternoon. And just as I said, I told myself, everybody had told me, do not take your weight every single day. And so, take your weight twice a day. That's how you get around that. No, but in all honesty, I kept in my mind, it was really an experiment like I described, and I watched my weight every single day and I did my best. Keeping the weight every day was a reminder that I'm on a diet. It was a reminder that I have a goal of losing X amount of pounds, or just to lose weight in general. I don't think I had a goal of, being at a certain weight. I just wanted to lose weight at that point. And so I kept track of it, and I noticed, I can still remember to this day, on average, I would gain anywhere between 2.5 pounds to even as high as 5 pounds. I think even like one day it was like 7 pounds in one day, depending on what I ate, what I drank, my lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. On average, it was about 3 pounds. If I knew I gained 3 pounds in that one day, it was not a big deal whatsoever. I would literally wake up having shed those 3 pounds, or do something like, have a bowel movement and lose that weight or something like that. The point is, if it was within that 3 pound range, it was good. At a certain point, I started relying on the fact that, if I was only 1 pound, if at the end of the day I was only 1 pound heavier than what I was in the morning, it means that I probably lost weight. But that was not even the best way to kind of keep track of my weight loss. The best way to keep track of my weight loss was to ignore it, keep my eye on the prize. Just know, weigh yourself in the morning, weigh yourself at night. Keep your eye on the prize, whether it means, not having that snack, working out extra hard, changing your diet, and just weigh yourself every day. I think I was doing like these like old school calisthenics at the time, like push-ups, stretches, first thing in the morning. I had a coach who told me to do as many push-ups as I can before bed, so I did that. I don't know why. It makes your heart race and then you can't go to sleep, but whatever. So I found out through like months and months and months of watching this, and I, seeing my weight bounce up and down all the time. And then one day I kind of just stepped back and I saw gradually that the weight went down, even though in morning to night it was jumping up a couple pounds, and every single week it wasn't necessarily like, oh, I lost 5 pounds. It was like, you can't really tell. There's so many numbers on the board that it was really kind of hard to tell, to say I was this weight, because you really want to say, well, I'm the average of this weight. During this week I weighed X number of pounds on average. And it wasn't until like 2-3 months in, I looked back and I saw it drop. It was a big deal because it dropped from 200 into the 100 zone. So that was a pretty like glorious moment for me. And I was like, wow, look, it's, it's been in the 200. It bounces around all the 200s. And then all of a sudden it was like 190. And it wasn't just 190, in the morning. It was like this whole week. It all started with a 1. So I guess the moral of my story is that I still don't think unless you can remind yourself that you're working on averages, you work on like an average of the week. Maybe even unless you do that twice a day, weigh yourself twice a day thing, it's probably not the best idea to weigh yourself every single day, because the moral of my story is that your weight is going to fluctuate. And you could literally just go to the bathroom and lose the weight that you were all hung up on. Or, eat like less heavy foods. Not heavy as in caloric intake, but just like literally physically less heavy. Like you drank water at a different time. Instead of drinking water right before the scale, you drank water earlier in the day. So unless you can keep yourself out of that mind frame of getting upset every time you gain a couple pounds, it's the big goals. I'm not saying that you shouldn't celebrate a couple pounds lost, because you can look it up. The best way is to gradually lose weight, lose a pound a week for months and months and months and months and months and months and months, and create that better lifestyle. But if you're going to weigh yourself every day, you can't celebrate a pound of weight loss or a pound of weight gain, or get depressed over a pound of weight gain. If you're going to weigh yourself every day, don't even get depressed over a pound of, 5 pounds. Get depressed when, you stop feeling motivated. Well, I guess don't get depressed. I'm not saying I don't wish that on anybody. But look at the bigger picture. Look at the averages. If you're gonna weigh yourself, which again I'm not saying to do so, and look at the bigger picture and celebrate that gradual downfall of weight. So all right, that's me checking in for the day. All right, thank you so much.